Imagine a creature so strange that even scientists questioned whether evolution made a mistake. A creature with glowing eyes, long skeletal fingers, and hidden rodent-like teeth that never stop growing. An animal so bizarre that the people who first saw it believed it was a bad omen. This is one of the most unusual animals on Earth, and the shocking part is that it actually exists. We begin with the eye, a nocturnal lemur found only in Madagascar. The eye has enormous eyes adapted for night hunting, oversized bat-like ears that can detect the slightest movement inside wood, and an unusually long middle finger that it uses like a tool. Although it appears toothless, the eye has curved front teeth that grow continuously throughout its life, similar to rodents. These teeth allow it to chew into trees so it can reach hidden insects. It uses a hunting technique called percussive foraging, where it taps on wood to find hollow areas before chewing a hole to access its prey. The eye usually weighs between 4 and 6 pounds and measures 14 to 17 inches long, with a tail that can reach up to 24 inches. It survives on a diet of insects, larvae, fruit, seeds, and nectar found in Madagascar's rainforests. Eye-eyes can live up to 20 years, and scientists classify them as endangered due to habitat loss and cultural beliefs. One of the most surprising facts about this animal is that it is the last surviving member of its evolutionary family, meaning no other species like it exists today. The next creature is the star-nosed mole, an animal found in the wetlands of North America. Its most striking feature is the star-shaped cluster of 22 fleshy tentacles located on its nose. These soft, finger-like structures contain more than 25,000 sensory receptors, giving the mole an advanced sense of touch. The star-nosed mole uses this super-sensitive nose to identify prey almost instantly, making it one of the most efficient hunters on land. They are virtually blind. Their tiny eyes detect light and dark, so they rely on their star-shaped nose to navigate and hunt faster than most animals can react. Invertebrates found in marshy soils and wetland environments. This species typically lives up to 3 years and is considered a species of least concern. One remarkable fact about the star-nosed mole is that it holds the record for being the fastest eating mammal, identifying and consuming prey in less than 1/10 of a second. The star-nosed mole weighs about 2 ounces and reaches 7 to 8 inches in length, including its tail. It survives by eating insects, worms, and aquatic. The goblin shark, also known as living fossil, is another creature that looks completely unreal. Living thousands of feet below the surface, it has pale pink skin, a long flattened snout, and a jaw mechanism that appears unnatural. Its jaw can rapidly shoot forward to capture prey, a movement so unexpected that scientists compare it to a slingshot. Because it lives in deep ocean waters where sunlight cannot reach, its body is adapted for slow movement and low-energy hunting. They feed on deep-sea fish, squid, and crustaceans found in dark ocean depths. Experts estimate that goblin sharks live around 35 years, and they are currently listed as a species of least concern. The most extraordinary fact about this shark is its jaw, which can extend faster than most animals can react. Goblin sharks are the only surviving member of a shark family that date back 125 million years. That means they swam the oceans during the dinosaur era, unchanged. Goblin sharks typically grow between 10 and 12 feet long and can weigh up to 450 pounds. Our next animal is the shoebill stork, a massive bird that looks like it walked out of prehistoric times. Found in the swamps and wetlands of East Africa, this bird stands as tall as an adult human and has a large, shoe-shaped bill capable of crushing fish, snakes, and even young crocodiles. The shoebill is known for its eerie, motionless stance, often standing perfectly still for long periods while waiting for the right moment to strike. The shoebill stork stands 4 to 5 feet tall with a wingspan that can reach up to 8 feet. It weighs between 11 and 15 pounds and survives by eating fish, frogs, snakes, and small crocodiles. Shoebills can live up to 35 years, but they are considered vulnerable due to habitat destruction. One interesting fact about this bird is that it communicates by clapping its bill, producing a loud, echoing sound that travels across the wetlands. They also can fly in the air up to 330 feet to 1,640 feet. Another unbelievable creature is the Dumbo octopus, a deep-sea octopus that lives in some of the coldest, darkest parts of the ocean. It is named for the ear-like fins on its head, which resemble the ears of the animated character Dumbo. The Dumbo octopus moves gracefully by flapping these fins instead of using fast jet propulsion. Because it lives at incredible depths, it does not have an ink sac. Predators are rare where it lives. Dumb octopuses live deeper than almost any octopus on Earth. It feeds on worms, snails, and small crustaceans found on the ocean floor. Dumbo octopuses usually live 3 to 5 years, and little is known about their population status due to the extreme environments they inhabit. Some species have been recorded at depths of up to 13,000 feet, making them one of the deepest living octopuses ever discovered. The Dumbo octopus typically measures 8 to 12 inches, although some rare individuals can reach as much as 6 feet. Next, we have the axolotl, also known as the Mexican walking salamander, is a creature famous for its ability to regenerate. Unlike most salamanders, the axolotl never completes metamorphosis and instead remains in a juvenile aquatic form for its entire life. It has feathery external gills that extend from the sides of its head and a wide, flat face that gives it a permanent smile-like expression. Scientists study axolotls for their remarkable ability to regrow lost limbs, spinal tissue, and even parts of the brain and heart. Axolotls grow to about 9 to 12 inches long and weigh between 2 and 8 ounces. They feed on worms, insects, and small fish found in the freshwater lakes of Mexico. These animals can live up to 15 years in captivity, but are critically endangered in the wild due to pollution and habitat loss. One amazing fact about axolotls is that they never fully mature into land-dwelling adults, remaining aquatic throughout their entire lives. Finally, we have the saiga antelope, an animal that looks like it belongs in a science fiction film. This strange-looking antelope lives in the dry steppes of Central Asia and is known for its oversized, flexible nose. The saiga's nose filters dust, warms cold air in winter, and cools hot air in summer, making it a remarkable adaptation for survival in harsh climates. The saiga migrates in large herds and is capable of traveling long distances seasonally. It feeds on grasses and shrubs found on the open plains. Saigas can live up to 12 years, but their populations have declined drastically, and they are now considered critically endangered. One of the most surprising things about the saiga is how quickly entire herds can collapse due to disease outbreaks. The saiga antelope stands about 2.5 feet tall at the shoulder and weighs between 60 and 150 pounds. Now here are your questions for the flock. Which of these 7 animals surprised you the most? Do you believe the eye is scary or simply misunderstood? What unusual animals should I feature next? Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so we can continue to flock together. Until next time, flockers.